Hello, hello. We're gonna wait for more students, okay, to start.
Okay.
Okay, so good afternoon, guys. We're gonna start maybe later. The rest of your classmates join us, so we must start now because time flies and it's already late. Okay, I'm going to share the screen so we can go to the platform of Smart. And we finished with the future one in the last class. So today I told you we were going to start with the future two, which is more of the same topic, but now we're gonna like contrast and compare it with the simple present. Okay, so here we have a picture and then we have this little conversation. And it says in here, do you think this dress will be okay for the party tomorrow night? Here I have one future expression. Let me highlight them. Okay. I don't know. It's going to be pretty formal party, so that dress might be a little too casual. Yeah, I guess you are right. Okay, so we have been discussing, we have been working with these three different expressions of the future tense, right? Remember that what makes them different, or the difference among them, is that the possibility, or let's call it that will is something that is planned at the moment of speaking, or that is something that was just decided, or that is something that it's 90 something percent that may happen. So this she's asking, do you think this dress will be okay for the party? Because she's just thinking, she's just about to decide. And then it says, I don't know, it's going to be pretty formal. So the party, it's already said that it's gonna be formal. That's why they're using going to. And then it says, oh, that dress might be, because it's a possibility, right? That it's a little too casual. Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, so this is nothing new. We have already discussed this future tense. Okay, predictions. Another use for the future or for the will or going to is this. Alberto, can you help me to read this chart, please?
Sure. Another use of will or be going to is to predict what will be happen in the future. A prediction is what we think will be true or will happen in the future.
Huh? So it's used for predictions. Another use, as it says in here, of the future tense to predict, because of course that we make plans, that we think about what is going to happen, but at the end we're not sure, right? We just follow the plans, but well, at the end, what is going to happen? Well, that's why it says in here that predictions is another use we give or we use to talk about future tense, because it's something that we think might happen or will happen in the future. Let's read these examples. Luis Enrique, can you help me, please?
Sure. I think I'll do all right on my test.
Okay, in this one, it says, I think I'll do right on my test. The person is not saying I think I'm going to do, because the word think tells us that it's not something sure, that it's not 100% sure. So this person is just hoping, and when we're just like thinking about something, it's better to use will instead of going to. The key word in this sentence is think. When we think something, it's not 100% sure. Well, when we're thinking about something, right? Okay, the next one. Can you read it again, Luis, please?
Yeah. She will love that ring.
She will, okay. Why do we use will in this sentence? Because we're not sure, but because we know her, in this case it's she, because we know her, that's why we say, oh, she will love it, because we know what she likes, because probably it's a gift for her and we know her, so we saw the styles and we chose the one that we think is the best for her. So she will love it. And I mean, I'm not sure, but it's a possibility, right? I'm predicted that she will love it. Next sentence. Francisco, welcome. Now I see you. Can you read it, please?
Which one?
My team.
Okay, my team is going to win.
Okay, this one, my team is going to win. This person, even though it's a prediction, this person is sure. He has his reasons, I don't know, but this person is sure that they're gonna win. So probably, I don't know, probably because he knows that the other teams are so weak, or I don't know what type of competence is this, but it depends, right? If you have enough reasons, or if you're very positive and you think that you have like all what you need, you can say, we are going to win. And this means that you are very sure. Will is not that sure, talking about predictions. Okay, next one. Alberto, can you read it, please?
Do you think she will enjoy the movie?
Okay, so again, this is just a question and we're guessing. And if we're guessing, will is the option when we're guessing. Do you think she will enjoy the movie? Okay, next one. Luis, please.
It's going to rain soon.
Okay, why going to? Because I'm seeing, I have evidence, let's say like that. I have evidence, I see the or maybe I'm looking at the news, or, and then it says something that, I don't know, a storm is coming or something like that. And you know that they give you like the dates and that. So if I say it's going to rain soon, it's because I have the evidence to prove that it's going to rain soon. Francisco, next example, please. I'm sure
won't like Korean food. I usually dislike spicy food.
Okay, so this person is talking about something that he hasn't tried. So it says, I won't like Korean food. Why? Because it says in here, I usually dislike spicy food. I mean, it's not 100% sure. That's why it won't. It's not 100% sure because he says that most of the time that he usually dislike it. That's why he said, I won't like it. But he hasn't tried it. So maybe if he tries it, he will like it.
Acabo de llenar, ese no está fría. Pero
Yeah.
échale, está fresco.
It's okay. Okay. Alberto, can you read the next one, please?
This table is going to look amazing in our house.
Okay, in this context, think about this sentence. They are already at the department store or whatever they are. So they're looking at the table, they're imagining it with the house. So that's why she is sure, or he is sure that the table is going to look amazing. So he wants it and probably he's gonna buy it. So he's sure. So let's keep it like that, right? Going to is something that, talking about predictions, going to is something sure that is going to happen. Will, let's say that going to is 100%. Will, it's a 90%. I mean, it's highly, it's likely to happen. I mean, it's the possibilities are high, but it's not 100%. And might, it's not in here, but might, it's just a possibility that it's, let's say that might is, I don't know, it's not a 90, it's not 100, it's less than that. Okay, Just as we can use may or might to express uncertainty in our plans as studied, they can also be used to express uncertainty in our predictions. So if I said it might rain tomorrow, I mean, I haven't seen anything on TV. Maybe it's cloudy, but maybe it's not that cloudy. So if I just have a feeling because I don't know, because I think so, I can use might instead of going to. The going to is when you have a very high evidence, and the might is when it's just a possibility, right? It's like a 50-50. Maybe yes, maybe not. The dress may not fit you. Okay, so she's looking at the dress, probably it's her size, but maybe it is like small. It's not like the real size. So that's why it's telling you the dress may not fit you. Why? Because it is not a stretch or something like that, right? We might have a good time at the party. This is like, so as I said before, the might or the may, both are possible, right? Might is a little bit more possible than may. So may, let's say that may is a 50 and might is a 60, just to give it percentages, right? So might, it's probably also used when you want it to happen. So it says, we might have a good time at the party. It's like, I want it to be like that. I really wanted to have a good time. But well, I don't know, maybe I'm not in a good mood, or maybe someone in there is gonna, I don't know, like, this is just like predictions, right? So we're just predicting something that will happen in the future. Now that we have the present continuous, as studied in the grammar, the present continuous can be used to describe planned events that have been arranged. So it is not normal to use this tense to describe actions that are outside of people's control. So this is only used for plans. If you're talking about predictions, the things that are possible to happen, the present continuous is not the tense we need. So for predictions, we have going to, we have will, and we have might and may in that order. Like the weather or the result of a gaming test, accident, etc. For this, we will use will or going to. The Tigers are playing the Angels next week. This is going to happen, is for sure. Do you want to watch the game with me? What does this mean? That this is going to happen. I mean, are they going to win or no? I don't know. So for example, talking about the game, I can use the present continuous to tell you that there's going to be a match. They are playing next week, but I can't use the present continuous to predict the result. I can tell you maybe, oh, they will lose or they will win. I will have to use the will instead. I can use the present continuous to talk about the things that are already set. In this case, the game that is going for next week, but I can't use it for the results, to talk about the results. Next example, my father is coming back from his trip tonight. This is planned. I can use the present continuous, or I can say my father is going to come back from his trip tonight. Remember that going to and the present continuous are basically the same when we're talking about future plans. But when we're talking about predictions, things that may, might, will, are going to happen, talking about predictions, the present continuous doesn't work. Okay, next, look at the black clouds. It's raining soon. I can say that. I can say it's going to rain soon, or it will rain soon, or I can also use my rain, but or the rain soon. What makes a difference? The percentage of the possibilities, right? If I use might, it's like probably. If I use will, it's high. It's highly probable, and it's going to. It's for sure that it's gonna rain. I don't know if tomorrow, but soon it's gonna happen. Next example. I'm sure at the race. This is not planned, it is a prediction. Horse number 5 will win or is going to win. I'm talking about something that I'm looking. Probably in order to use the present continuous in this context, I can say, oh, I'm going to the race tonight. That is continuous, because if I would use going to, it would be I'm going to go, right? Remember that if it's going to, I'll have to add the verb. And if just I'm going to, it's present continuous. So I can say I'm going to the race today. The horse number 5 will win, or I'm sure that the horse number 5 is going to win. There I'm using both present continuous and the going to tense. Now, on the other hand, I have the present simple, which is not the same as the future, because this is not for future, but let's say that the present simple is more than using it for routines or events that happen with a frequency. This is for things that are like the present simple also works for the present in general, for things that are always like that. Okay, so the present simple is just to talk about future events that are sure to happen as a result of a timetable. The present simple is not used to talk about future plans, or is not used to talk about predictions, but it's used to talk about things that are like, for example, something that always happen or that is always like that. For example, class finishes today at 9 p.m. It's in the morning. Why am I using the present simple to something that hasn't happened? Why? Because I have on a schedule and I know that the class finishes at 9. So that it's like a routine, right? It's a daily habit. So it happens like that. And when I talk about routines, when I talk about daily habits, I use the present tense. I can use the future terms. Summer vacation starts next week. So we're talking about something that summer vacations are always the same, probably not the same day, but the same period of the year. So since it is also, it is not like a routine, but it's something that always happens like that. I mean, every year has summer vacations at school. So that's why I use the present simple. The sun sets at 7:42 this evening. What does this mean? I mean, the sun has, this is something that happens every single day. So when we have, I mean, it may vary the time that it's gonna set, but at the end, it's something that happens every day. Every day the sun sets. So the simple present helps me to talk about things that happen with a frequency, that happen regularly, that happen that is like a routine or something that it says in here, timetable, that it's already said that it happens like that. I mean, I don't have to plan it. I don't have to predict it to happen. They are like that, facts.
Teacher,
Yes.
what happen if we use present continue with this kind of events?
Okay, for
For
example.
example, summer vacation starting next week.
Okay, we can say in this context, I'm gonna show you using all of them. Okay, all of the tenses we have practiced. Summer vacation. Okay, I have all of the tenses we have used, but in different, well, same context, but with the different tenses. Summer vacation starts next week. Summer vacation might start next week. Summer vacation will start next week. Summer vacation are going to start next week. Okay, what is the difference between these sentences? If I say summer vacation starts next week, if I gotta translate it, it will be las vacaciones empiezan la siguiente semana. If I use this, summer vacation might start next week, sería las vacaciones de verano estarían empezando la próxima semana, or something like that. Or, summer vacation will start, sería las vacaciones de verano van a empezar la siguiente semana. Y con la última sería las vacaciones de verano van, pues prácticamente es lo mismo con el will, you're going to. Van a hacer o empezar, if I translate it, right? Van a empezar la próxima semana. So what is the difference? That since summer vacation, it starts next week, it's not a big deal. You can actually use this one. For example, let's say that we're at school. Estás en la escuela. So you can post, puedes poner un flyer, un poster, or something like that with this summer vacation starts next week. I think that that is like the best way to do it. But if you're saying if you're telling your students, You can say, oh, summer vacation will start next week. Remember that. It's like a reminder that next week they're going to be on vacation. No es una gran diferencia en sí, pero es más común. Digamos que es lo que es más común, no es que esté incorrecto. Lo más común para este tipo de eventos, for these type of events that are already said, that it's like something that happens constantly or generally, that every year is the same, that every year is the same. For example, talking about the summer, that every year that our vacation, that the classes finishes at the same time every single day, that the sun sets every single afternoon, every single evening, sorry, es mejor utilizar el present simple. No sé si me entiendes. O sea, se utiliza el present simple para las cosas que pasan más como más seguido, pues algo que es como que todos los días o cada año o cada tarde, en el caso del último ejemplo. No es que esté mal, sino que es más común. O sea, si tú dices summer vacation will start next week, it's good. I mean, it is not incorrect. The thing that it's more common to use the simple present where we're talking about events that happen as a result of a timetable, as it says in here, something that is already scheduled, something that is already a fact, como que el sol se mete todas las tardes. What is gonna vary, it's the time. We're gonna see more examples. Vamos a ver más ejemplos. It is also common to use the present simples with the expressions I hope. I hope is un state verb que cuando uso I hope, que es espero, you can use it in simple present, but also talking about future events. And this is just, that is grammatically correct to use it with the simple present. I mean, if you use it with the going to or the will, it is not that correct. In this case, yes. So I hope it is sunny tomorrow. I'm talking about tomorrow, but since I'm using hope, I've got to use the present simple. I hope it is sunny tomorrow. I hope it doesn't rain. Do you think Mike will come to the party tonight? I hope he does. If you notice, in the question, I'm using will. Do you think Mike will come to the party? And in the answer, I'm using the simple present. I hope he does. So when I use hope in a sentence, it's better to use the present simple in order to structure it correctly. Okay, so this is hope, and we use hope when we are, when we want something to happen, or the opposite, when we don't want something to happen, and we're just like wishing, let's say. Now we're gonna do the exercise and we're gonna do it together so we can compare and see the difference among this, okay? I want to show you more about the simple present, but just let me search, and while I search it, we're gonna answer the exercise, okay? Let me share it with you so you can open it. Do you all have the license? I know I always ask you, but I always forget. Do you have it?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Yes, okay, so there's no problem. It's already shared. Open it so we can practice. Okay, so it says, in each of the following sentences, decided the verbs in blue are expressing predictions, decisions made at the moment, or plans made before the moment of speaking. Let's say the decisions made at the moment is when we use will. Plans made before the moment is with the going to. So basically, we just have to identify if it is a plan, if it is something that was just decided, or if it is just a prediction, okay? For example, this weekend, I'm going to try to make a shirt from scratch. I've already bought material from the craft store. Prediction or decision made at the moment of speaking? Well, this is a decision made before the moment of speaking because this person already said that he has bought the material, which means that it's going to happen. Now, I'm gonna be assigning you, each one of you, a sentence so we can help each other, okay? Alberto, can you read the next one, please?
That dress will not fit you.
Okay, what do you think is this? A prediction, a decision made at the moment of speaking, or a decision made before the moment of speaking?
Decision made at the moment of speaking.
Okay, we're gonna check them all at the end, okay? Letter B, Luis,
Lovely. I'm sure the spaghetti you ordered will be delicious. I think it's a prediction.
prediction, okay. Francisco, letter C,
We should get together sometime. I called you. I think it is a decision made at the moment of speaking.
okay. Letter D, Alberto,
This weekend is going to be fun. A prediction.
a prediction, okay. Luis Enrique, letter E,
I'm sure Sue will love the present you got her. Mm,
what do you think it is?
I think it's a prediction.
A prediction, okay. Francisco, letter F,
Think it's going to be cold tomorrow. I think it's a prediction.
okay. Alberto, G,
You are thirsty? Okay. I will get us some water. Decision made before of moment of speaking.
before the moment of speaking, okay. Luis Enrique, letter H,
We are going away this weekend. Could you please take care of our dog for us? I think it's decisions made before the moment of speaking.
okay. I, Francisco,
I'm sorry. I'm sure your shoes will be too tight for me. Will be too tight for me. I think it's a decision made at the moment of speaking.
okay. J, Alberto,
I'm not nervous now, but I'm sure I will be the night before the big day. Prediction.
prediction, okay. K, Luis,
Are you going to come with us to the beach tomorrow? I think it's a decision made at the moment of speaking.
okay. Now I'm gonna go back and we're gonna be reviewing each one of them, okay? So number 2 says, the dress will not fit you. Decision made at the moment of speaking. The woman, well, does anybody here have another answer or thinks of another answer?
No.
No? Okay, so the person is saying the dress will not fit you. Let me just click here and then we're gonna see what happens. What happened? You have the answers, right? So we can compare them because it is a prediction. Why is it a prediction? Because the woman hasn't tried the dress on. So if I have the dress here, so it's like, the dress will not fit you. I'm predicting the situation because I'm looking at the dress and I'm seeing that it's not a stretch or something like that. So maybe it's like, maybe it fits the dress, but I'm predicting that it's not, that it won't fit. Okay, next one. You said prediction, right? So yes, it is a prediction because we haven't tried it. So we're just predicting. Letter C, we should get together sometime. I call you. Yes, it is a decision at the moment of speaking because you just decided that you're gonna do it. This weekend is going to be fine. Prediction, good. You will love prediction 2 because we're just guessing, right? We're just, we hope that she loves it. So we say we'll love it because we think we're predicting it. Do you think it's going to be cold? Someone said, I think decision made at the moment of speaking, but remember that the decisions that are made at the moment of speaking is with will. So we had only 2 options, made before the moment of speaking or predictions. If I'm not wrong, you said before the moment of speaking, but we're talking about the weather. So maybe we're just predicting. The weather is not something that is going to be sure, so we just can't predict the weather. Okay, the next one. I think that you said before the moment of speaking, but the right will be made at the moment of speaking. Why? How do I know this? Because it's will, and the will is used for decisions made at that moment of speaking. H, we're going away. I think that you chose the correct one. That was before the moment of speaking. Since it is a plan, they're going out of town the weekend, so they're asking someone to take care of the dog, so they already know this, that it was planned. This one, I think that you said decision made at the moment of speaking, but it's the same with the dress and it's the same with the spaghetti. You haven't tried the shoes, so just by looking at them, you're predicting. I mean, I haven't tried them all, but I think they will be too tight for me. So it's a prediction. Next, I'm not nervous now, but I'm sure I will be. You said that this was a prediction. I think you did say the prediction, yes? Okay, are you going to come with us to the beach tomorrow, made before the moment of speaking? Why? Because it's something that was already planned. They are going to the beach the next day, it's for sure. Okay, now, next part, it says, complete each sentence with a verb. Here, complete each sentence with a verb phrase from the list with will or be going to. Use each verb once. Okay, I have like, cost, come, go, see, be able to, have, brain, and get, be, and ever, find. Okay, remember when we use will, we use the verb as it is. We don't have to change it. And when we use the present continuous, that we're not using it here. I'm just telling you, we have to add the ing form. And when we use the going to, we don't change the verb either. It's like, we are going to lie, we are going to come, we are going to go. I mean, we just have to choose the verb and use it in the sentence. For example, the conversation starts. It's getting cloudy. Do you think it's going to rain this evening? So it could be two. It could be will rain or it's going to rain. But it couldn't be, what was the other one? I don't remember. Okay, my computer needs to be fixed. How much? What is the verb you're gonna use? Do you remember?
It will cost.
Okay, cost. So my computer needs to be fixed. How much? How much?
Will cost.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you.
Hi.
Will it cost? How much will it cost? Yes. Pudiera ser, like in the example, like in the previous example, will it cost, or how much is it going to cost? Okay, I'm leaving now. I think I what? I think back around 6 p.m.
Going back.
I'm going back. Okay. I'm going to back. You're missing a verb. I'm going to.
Get back.
Estaba get acá arriba. Ay, no fue mucho. Get back.
Get, oh,
Try with another because we have to use them once. Y tengo el feeling de que vamos a usar get and another.
maybe it's come.
Come, okay. I'm going to come back around 6 p.m. Okay, next one, letter C. I'm sure cars fly in the future? I'm sure cars.
Will be
So how would it be? I'm sure cars
We will
will be
able
fly.
to.
will be able to fly. Estaba able. I don't know.
Be able to.
Estaba able to. Sí, ya lo
Be
vi.
able to.
Yes.
Bueno, ustedes pueden checarlo. Entonces ustedes me dicen nomás. I'm sure cars will be able to fly in the future. Okay, letter D. I don't think those shoes with your jeans.
Uh,
I don't think those shoes.
Mm, will be
What do you think? Okay, let's go to the next one and let's see at the end, which is the verb that is meant, that is left. Okay. E, when do you think this movie? I'm bored. So the movie's boring.
Will end.
Will end. Okay. Puede ser will end o puede ser is going to end. I'm bored. Okay, F, take care. I'm sure you before you go on vacation. Bye.
I
I
will see
am
you.
going.
I will see you.
I will see you before you go on vacation. Okay, bye. G, do you think you and James marry at some point in the future?
We'll get married.
We'll get married. Ok. Recuerden que cuando hablamos de predictions podemos usar tanto el will como el get. Solamente que es lo que cambia, the percentage of possibility, right? So it could be are going to get married at some point in the future. So it could be will get or are going to get. H, I'm really glad you're coming to the party. I know you. I'm really glad you're coming to the party. I know you
Are going to have
are going to have
time.
a good time or we'll have a good time. Okay, I really don't like that style of clothing. I don't think it very attractive. What do you think? Look at the verbs you have left. So
No, we'll see it.
we'll, what?
See it. See.
See, but we already used see.
Oh,
fine.
So find,
oh,
okay?
I'll find. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So then it would be, I really don't like the style of closet. I don't think I will find it very attractive.
We'll find.
Okay. Or I am going to find it really attractive. Okay. Jay, I bought this ring for my girlfriend. Do you think it
You will like it?
will like it? Very good. Okay, do you think Jack took class today? He was pretty sick yesterday.
Will come.
Going to be
Again, please. Do you think Jack
is
I think it's will come.
will come?
Will come to class today.
¿Eso dijiste, Alberto?
no going to be.
Do you think Jack? Pero ya usamos come, ¿verdad? Ajá, usamos
Yes.
come back.
Yes.
Entonces, do you think Jack is going to be to class? Is going to be to class or will be to class today? Okay, will be to class today? A ver, ¿dónde usamos come? Maybe quedaría mejor come, pero ya lo usamos. Entonces, I'm going to come back around 6 p.m. ¿Cuáles otras opciones teníamos? No hemos usado. ¿Cuáles no?
Maybe the correct in the sentence in the G,
Ujú.
maybe is
Will be back.
Will be. Do you think you and James will be married at some point in the future?
Okay. Get
Oh,
married.
We use get.
I think in the number 3, it looks like better with the
Number
be there.
3.
I think I will back
I will
around.
be back. Maybe
Uh-huh.
I think I'll be back.
I'll be back. Then
Okay.
in the last one, it's more like come.
Uh-huh. I think I'll be back around 6. Yeah, it makes sense. Entonces vamos a usar come en la,
The last one.
yeah, the last one. Do you think Jack will come to class today? Y ahí ya hace más sentido, right? Will come to class today. Ahora sí, veamos cuál nos sobró porque nos queda la de los shoes. I think that, I don't
Go.
think shoes.
And
And, usamos and justo acá abajo.
Yes.
Ah,
Go.
yes.
It was go.
Ah, okay, go. Yeah, I don't think those shoes will go with your jeans. Es como que hacen match, ¿no? Al decir will go, es como que no, they don't match. Okay, very good. Now let's go to the next exercise. And it says in here, choose the correct future form in each sentence. So the movie will be a lot of fun today. I hope it, we're using hope, so the best option is,
won't rain.
try again. We just have 2 options, but remember when we
I
use
hope-
hope, it has to be with simple present.
Because
Porque
doesn't
el
rain.
hope, digamos que el hope no permite que lo mezcles con el future, okay? I hope it doesn't rain tomorrow. Okay, now, what time is your bus coming, or what time does your bus come?
what time
Is your bus coming?
is your bus?
Okay. C, I to the party tomorrow, I have other plans. So I'm not coming to the party tomorrow, or I won't come to the party tomorrow.
I won't come.
I won't come. Okay. D, I'm sure it is snowing soon. I'm sure it is stopping snowing soon, or is going to stop snowing soon.
This is going to stop snowing
It's
soon.
going to stop, okay? Next one, what are your plans for tonight to the gym? What are your plans for tonight? Will you go to the gym, or are you going to the gym?
Will you go?
Will you go?
Will you go?
These boxes look really heavy. I'll give you a hand, or I'm giving you a hand.
I'll give you.
I'll give you, very good. G, do you think it's this evening? Do you think it's going to rain, or do you think it's raining this evening?
Going to rain.
Going to rain.
Going to rain, very good. Okay, I know John pretty well. I'm sure he very formally for the party. I'm sure he won't dress or isn't dressing.
One
One
dress.
dress.
One dress, very good. I really hope it isn't cold tomorrow or won't be cold tomorrow.
Isn't.
Isn't cold.
It isn't cold tomorrow. Have you decided if you will get anything for Steve's birthday, or are going to get anything for Steve's birthday?
Will.
Will, okay. Do you smell smoke? I'm going to check to see if the stove is turned on, or I'll check to see if the stove is turned on?
I'll.
I'll, very good. Why? Because it was something decided at the moment of speaking. Okay. Some of these options could be used with either will or going to, some of them. So it's okay if one fit more than the other one. Okay, next, it says complete the conversations with the correct form of the verb in blue. I read that the weather might be pretty bad this weekend. Really? I hope it doesn't rain during my soccer game on Sunday. Okay, so we're gonna use the verb and complete it according to the context and depending what they're talking about. Okay, it says, what time do you think you'll be finished? I don't know. It a long time to finish this.
It will take.
It will take, very good. It will take a long time to finish this. Aquí pudiera ser, nada más como comentario, ¿no? Aquí también pudiera ser el present, por ejemplo, I don't know, it takes a long time to finish this. ¿Por qué pudiera ser el presente? Porque a lo mejor eso es algo que él hace seguido. O sea, eso es lo que él hace siempre. Entonces, cuando él usa el present, el simple present, supongamos que la respuesta fuera, I don't know, it takes a long time to finish this, es porque es algo que le toma mucho tiempo, o sea, es algo que él hace seguido como rutina por parte de su trabajo, que lo hace muy seguido, y pudiera decir, it takes me a long time to finish this, como me lleva mucho tiempo hacer este tipo de trabajo, o sea, me toma mucho tiempo. Pero, si estamos hablando de este caso en específico, lo apropiado sería, will take a long time to finish this, because probably he's seeing that he has a lot of job to finish. Okay? Letter B. Porque recuerden, todo lo que hagas como rutina, lo mejor es usarlo con el present simple. Okay, B. What time tomorrow? The ticket says 11:50. So what time what?
Are your flight going to leave?
Okay, what time is your flight? What time is your
Sorry.
flight? No, it's okay. Going to leave. Aquí igual pudiera ser, will your flight leave? Pero como es algo que ya está planeado, entonces sí sería mejor, is your flight going to leave? Okay, C, could you please share the photo with me? Sure, with you on Facebook.
I will share.
I'll share it, very good. Decided at the moment of speaking. Next one. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup this year? I think France. France what?
It will we?
Will win. Or if you are 100% sure, you can use is going to win.
Going to.
Probablemente, supongamos, les voy a dar un ejemplo de cuando usar will y cuando usar going to, para que, igual yo sé que ya lo tienen claro, ¿no? Pero nada más, just in case. Supongamos que están hablando de the World Cup. The World Cup, I think that it begins with many teams. Como empieza con muchos equipos, tú puedes decir, oh, I think France will win. Porque tú le tienes fe y tú piensas. Pero cuando ya se redujo el número de equipos, digamos, y ya nada más hay como 4, no sé cómo se divide, pero que ya nada más hay muy poquitos, ahí ya puedes decir ahora sí, oh, France is going to win. Porque ya, digamos que ya tienes ahí razones o motivos de que por qué va a ganar. Okay, next. What is on your schedule for this afternoon? Well, at 1 p.m. schedule. At 1 p.m. what?
I'm going to meet.
I'm going to meet. Very good. I'm going to meet Frank to discuss increasing sales. Letter F. I'm gonna open my cat the door. Finish this too, please.
Will you open the window, please?
I'm back. Okay, can you repeat, Francisco, please? Letter F.
Will you open the window, please?
Yeah, will you open the window, please? Okay. Letter G. You too hot wearing so many layers. It's not very cold outside. So this person is sure that it's going to be very hot. I gave you the answer. So
Very good.
you're going to. Because it's for sure that side is not that cold, so it's going to be hot. Letter H. What at the mall? I'm not sure. I just want to see if there are any good deals. So
What will you buy?
O también pudiera ser, what are you going to buy at the mall if it was something that was already planned? Let's say that going to the mall was an event that was decided to be done a long time ago. But I mean, it's okay if you're using will because maybe, it's because we don't know like the context, right? It depends many things. Okay, next one. It's going to be hot where we're going. Yeah, I know. That's why I
Going to take.
I'm going to take lots of short-sleeved shirts. Short-sleeved, manga corta, right? Okay, questions about this?
No.
No questions? Okay. Alberto, I searched for this information about the present simple, and it says, the present simple is used to refer to events in the future which are certain, which means that es como un fact, porque son facts, o sea, son hechos, son cosas, son hechos, we don't change them, siempre son así. Or because it's a fixed schedule or timetable. Cuando ya es algo que siempre pasa, que es un hecho, como la del sol, o que es algo que ya está arreglado desde el inicio del ciclo, por ejemplo, lo del verano, ya ves que al principio cada año los calendarios y todo eso sacan los eventos con fechas que ya están arregladas, o sea, no es algo que se planea en sí, sino que ya está. Entonces, cuando son eventos que ya están, o sea, que yo no estoy cambiando o que yo no les estoy poniendo fecha, simplemente así están, es cuando es más apropiado usar el present simple. Repito, la diferencia sería, por ejemplo, ¿cuál sería la diferencia entre decir, digamos, no sé, vamos a hablar de Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. Entonces, estoy hablando de Navidad. Ahí estoy usando el simple present. Navidad todavía no es Navidad, pero es algo que siempre pasa. Entonces, cuando yo me refiero, cuando hable de Navidad en general, pues es mejor usar el simple present. Ahora, si estoy hablando de la Navidad específica que viene, ahí sí puedo usar entonces los future terms. I will go to Mexico on Christmas. Entonces, aquí ya estoy hablando de esta Christmas que sigue. ¿Sí me explico más o menos? O sea, una cosa es hablar en general, que son eventos que siempre están, que siempre pasan, fechas que siempre son así, o sea, son hechos. Y otra cosa es hablar ya en específico de ese momento, que es cuando podemos usar el future term. Voy a leerte otros ejemplos. Her birthday falls on a Friday next year. Her birthday falls on a Friday next year. Es un fact, o sea, está diciendo su cumpleaños cae en viernes el siguiente año. ¿Por qué estoy usando el present en lugar del future? Porque es algo, repito, pues ya está el calendario, nomás fui, me fijé y estoy viendo que ya está ahí. O sea, yo no estoy planeando que sea en ese día. Yo no estoy planeando que puedo usar el will para planear las cosas que voy a hacer en ese día. O incluso puedo decirte, oh, your birthday will be on Friday. Y está bien. Pero cuando ya hablo, o sea, lo más apropiado, por así decirlo, para hablar sobre cosas que ya están establecidas, que no dependen de mí, es mejor usar el present simple. ¿Sí? No es que esté mal, repito, sino que es lo más común. We're trying to learn more common expressions in English, so that's why I'm explaining you this difference. I mean, it's not that it's incorrect, because it is not incorrect. I mean, if you express yourself with will, it's fine, and everybody's gonna understand you. But using the present simple, it's more accurate, it's more common. When, ojo aquí, when, cuando ya son eventos, situaciones que ya son, o sea, son hechos, o ya están establecidos por un calendario, o alguien, o sea, ya están, pues yo no los estoy planeando. ¿sí? Recuerden que el will, you're going to, me sirven para hablar tanto como para predicciones, o sea, cosas que yo estoy predigiendo del futuro o cosas que yo estoy planeando sobre el futuro. Pueden ser al momento en el que hablo o cosas que ya planeé antes de decírtelas. Entonces, el present simple me sirve para las cosas que ya son, o sea, hechos, cosas que ya están y que así son y que yo no voy a cambiar. Puedo hacer planes sobre esas situaciones, sí, y ahí es cuando uso el will. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
Okay, now we're done with this. And I hope this thing of the future tense, it's more clear or clearer now, because it was the last exercise we did on with the present, with the future. Okay, now it says, this lesson is intended to be used as a review of the grammar. Okay, the introduction says, students are presented with discussion to use grammatical forms studied before, which is like going to, will, and the might and may. Okay, so we just basically have to answer the questions and that's it. So it says the first question, tell me, Alberto, do you think you will use English in the future? If so, how will you use it? You're mute. Oh, there you go.
Okay, sorry, are you sharing the
Yes, you can see?
something? No.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Now?
Yes.
Okay. Question 1, do you think you will use English in the future? If so, how will you use it?
Yes, I'm going to use the English in the future and in my work.
Okay. And now, I have a question for the present. Do you use English in your job?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I do.
Written, spoken, or how do you use your English?
Usually, I read a lot of mails in English. Sometimes I need to write
Okay.
to mails in English.
Okay, good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Luis Enrique, will we ever find life on other planets? What do you think?
Well, I'm think it will be life in other planets because the universe is so big.
Okay, so you think that we will, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Francisco, where do you hope you travel in your life?
I hope someday I will travel to Paris. I will love to go there and
Paris.
yeah,
Okay.
and try to enjoy the city. I don't know.
Okay. I'm sure you will when you get there. Just an advice, don't try to eat that strange food, or because I have read many experiences of people who said that when they travel to other countries, they try different food, but many different food that they were not used to. And then they had to spend like days in the restroom or in the bathroom, and they couldn't go out because they were not used to the type of food, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Imelda, next question. What do you think we'll do when you are older and retired?
I would like to spend my money and travel and travels. And I don't know, I only maybe I read. I'm not
Okay,
sure yet.
okay, but well, how old are you? If it is not too...
28.
Oh, no, well, yeah. So we just think about it, right? I mean, it's too far. Okay. Alberto, how will your country change in the future? What do you think?
I think will be a best place to for the family, for the children, for will be a country with best jobs, with best opportunities.
Okay.
You know, I hope to be I hope be a best place for all.
Okay. Next, just an observation, Mendivil, when we're comparing, and in this case, we're comparing the present with the future, it is better to use better instead of best.
Okay.
So a better place, better opportunities, like that, okay? Luis Enrique, is the world going to improve or get worse? What do you think? The world.
It's an interesting question. Well, I have a high expectation of the humankind, so I think the world is going to improve in the near future.
Improve. Near future. Good. Very optimistic and very positive. I like the answer. Okay. Next round of questions. Francisco, how long do you think people are going to live in the future?
Oh, I'm gonna be negative because we are getting without resources.
Mhm.
The main resources we need to live is the water, and
Yeah.
right now we have a lot of problems with many cities here in Mexico, and I think the people will live, I don't know, 30, 40 years in the future.
40
I
years?
think.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Imelda, where will you be in 10 years?
Where?
Uh-huh.
Mm, I will be in Canada. I would like to live in another country.
You would like to live in another country. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Alberto, what time does this class finish? I can hear you. Are you speaking?
Sorry. Yes. Finishes at 8 o'clock.
It finishes at 8 o'clock. Very good. That's how I wanted you to answer. If the question is in present, you must answer in present because it's asking you for something that happens every day, right? Very good. Okay, Luis Enrique, what are cars going to be like in 20 years? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe maybe they're going to be for one guy because the gas is so expensive, and I don't know. I even think in that
You don't
topic.
even think in that? Okay.
No, but maybe I don't think they are going to fly, but I think they're going to be more small.
Okay. And next one, Francisco, where do you live? Where do you have you live in the present?
I hope to live in another country, maybe trying to get in another opportunity of job.
Okay. Another country, what country?
Maybe Canada or Australia.
Canada, Australia? Okay, good. Well, the good part of it is that both English is spoken, so you're prepared and you will be highly prepared for that. Okay, good. Thank you guys. This was the predictions part. Now let's go to the technology and the future fashion. So this is Luis Enrique's watch. No, just kidding. Okay, now it says.
And mine is black.
Yours is black. Okay. Discuss the following questions. How has clothing and fashion changed in the last 20 years? Has it changed a lot or not really? Or what do you think? Last 20 years in the early 20s.
I think we come back to the 80s right now. Some of the clothes are similar.
Yeah,
and,
talking about
the-
fashion, yes, right? I've seen many things that were very fashionable if we go back to the early 20s, and now they're coming back. Okay, so it changed, it has changed, but now we're like bringing it back. Okay, next question. What do you think will be in style in the future?
I think we'll use astronaut suits.
Really? Well, maybe if we move to another planet, because probably ours is gonna be gone,
Yeah.
right? Okay, next question. Do you know of any examples of technology in clothing? I mean, clothing technology. Watches work. So, do you know examples of technology in clothing?
The watch and the sneakers.
The smart watches, the sneakers, okay?
There are some t-shirt absorb the sweating.
Okay, like it's for like Nike and Adidas and those brands, right? They make like this special clothing, and at the end it's technology, because probably we may think that technology is, I don't know, that you have to plug it in and that you need that is like with device, like a device or something like that, but not really, right? Technology is also the way that make us feel more comfortable. For example, the sneakers that have this comfort thing that it makes you like feel better and things like that. Okay. Next one. How could technology be used to improve clothing?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. So what do you think is the purpose of technology to improve clothing? What will be the purpose of technology in clothing?
To have more healthy life.
Okay, to have a healthy life. What else? In what way? Oh yeah, for example, there are socks for people with diabetes, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, another example.
Maybe to avoid the contamination.
Actually, I think, I'm not sure, but I think that there are some sneakers made of plastic, but it's weird because it doesn't seem to be plastic, but well, I don't know, people who are in charge of doing that, they know how to do it. Okay, and now let's go to the part where it says in here, part 2, reading. Open the exercise, let me share it with you. Okay, exercise shared. And it says, follow the instructions in the document. Okay, I'm gonna open it here. Imelda, do you have the license?
Driving?
The license of, no, of Smart.
Yes.
Yes, you do? Oh, okay, so then you will see it like this. I don't know why I had the idea that one of you didn't have the license, but well, it doesn't matter. So it says, skim the article quickly. What is the meaning of a skimming an article? Do you know? No? Does anybody know? if I say skim the article? Skim is like when we read, just like we don't read carefully, we just read it quickly to try to understand what is the text about. I mean, we don't read it like carefully like that. We just read to find details, like to understand, like a quick review. So I'm gonna give you, it says in here, copy and paste the following sentences in the correct locations of the text. So here we have the text. I'm going to give you a chance for you to read it, para que lean el texto, and try to match them, ¿ok? Este ejercicio quiero que lo hagan individualmente y después vamos a regresar, ya que todos terminen, para ver si colocamos todos igual el texto en donde, pues los textos que faltan en el reading, ¿ok? Entonces, no me voy a ir, aquí voy a estar, les voy a dar nada más para que lo lean. Y como es skimming, no es como que lo lean así, nada más como que traten de, así nomás leyendo rápido, por así decirlo, ver dónde pudieran ir las oraciones. ¿Ok? Tell me when you're done, okay? So I can know like who has finished.
Me cerró la página.
¿Perdón?
Pasó lo mismo, se cerró de repente la.
¿No lo pudieron terminar?
Ya lo estaba por terminar.
Ok, bueno, vamos entonces a ver. Here it says, a ver, Alberto, can you help me to read the first one, please?
With the growing popularity of smartwatches, such the People Watch and fitness, weights band the record sleep quality and activity levels, we are only at the beginning of a time in which technology will continue to bring about great change to the clothing industry.
Okay. Which is the paragraph, the sentence, yeah, paragraph at the end that fits better? What did you have? Because you did answer the first one, right?
There was
The one of the there will be? I know we don't have that.
I think that is the soon.
Soon close shopping.
Yeah.
It doesn't let me choose it. I don't know what's going on. I
I think
Come on.
the answer is that many
yeah.
others.
Yeah, that's
The
why.
example.
This is the example, yo.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, the answer was many other technological advances have been made that are sure to change the fashion industry. We know it. Right, this is the answer, it's the example. Here are some of the features we should expect to see in our clothing items in the not so distant future. Okay, Luis Enrique, please.
Okay. Soon it will be possible to spray clothes onto your body using a special kind of paint. The paint will go onto the body, making a tight layer on the skin. Minutes later, it will dry and feel looser, fitting the person perfectly. Paints will come in different colors and patterns. I choose the part that say, soon clothes shopping is going to be more than just choosing favorite designers, colors, or styles.
Okay, next one, Francisco, next paragraph.
The fabric will be able to warm up or cool down depending on the temperature of the person wearing the clothes. This is going to be good for people that live in cities where the weather often changes.
Okay, so we're talking in this one about the fabric of the clothing. So what do you think is the best?
I think the answer is there will also be a special kind of material.
There will also, okay. Next one, Imelda. Well, let me read it this one because it's too short and then you read the next one, okay? In addition to temperature, clothes of the future will be able to change in other ways. So what do you have for this one?
People will be able
to change things about their clothes, including color, pattern, smell, or feel the material by using an app or their cell phone. Okay. Letter D, well, this paragraph, Imelda, please.
Finally, people are working on a technology that is going to help with our health and feelings. Imagine a shirt that watches your heart activity, temperature, or any problems like sicknesses or allergies you may have. Any medicine the person needs can be given from the material of the clothes. During times of stress, the shirt will be make a special smell to relax you. If so, the shirt will produce a smell that we may use seem more attractive.
Okay.
I choose the material will feel similar to silk.
Okay. Next, the last one. Alberto, please. These are just some example. These are just some of the changes.
These are just some of changes to the fashion world we should expect to see in our lives. We
So,
will also judge clothes based on the technology future they offer. The question is, are you ready to get changed?
so, what do you think?
Do you get nervous?
Okay, at the end, we're gonna see the answers. Just keep them in mind in case that you're choosing them. Okay, then it says, do the following statements agree with the information given in the reading? Select whether it is true. Ay, les pasó así. Ahí está. Select whether it is true, the statement agrees, false, the statement disagrees, or not given, which means that there is no information. Okay, the clothing industry is going to change because of technology. True, false, or not given?
True.
Okay. The painted clothes will be the right size for the weather. Remember the painted clothes, that it was the one that you get painted and then it automatically fitted to your body. So
True.
true. Do you think this is gonna happen? I don't know.
Not given.
Yes, you think so?
Yes.
Okay, let us see. People will not be able to choose certain features of the sprayed on clothes.
False.
False.
Okay. The person's body temperature will determine the temperature of the clothes that can warm up and cool down. True, false, or not?
True.
True?
True.
True.
Okay. People will be able to make their clothes bigger or smaller using their smartphones.
Not given.
Not given.
They're given, okay. What kind of clothing technology will be able to help people feel less stressed?
Not given.
Not given?
True.
True.
Sure. Aye. Okay, I hope you remember your
They win.
answers. Now I'm gonna show them to you, the correct ones. Okay, from the reading. The material part was at the beginning. We didn't choose that for the beginning. Okay, there were also, no. In addition to temperature, people will be, I don't know in this one, I'm not sure. You have the answers too. What did we say for this one? You don't remember? You didn't choose them. Okay, do you get nervous? Wasn't you chose this one for the last paragraph, but it wasn't, so we didn't choose anything correct, I guess. It's okay. And soon close. Well, this one was for the last one. It doesn't matter, guys. This is just an exercise to practice reading. And since it is a skimming, it's like more for details, and probably we needed more time to read more carefully, but well, next time we can try it better. Now let's go to the true, false, and that. So true, the first one, you got it correct. True, the other one. False, what did you say for this one? False? Yes, yeah, false.
Yes.
Okay. D, true. E, not given, very good. And the last one, true. Good job. It was, the problem was with the reading, but well, I hope the next time we have a reading exercise, we do it better. Okay, well, guys, we're about to conclude this unit 2. So I'm gonna see you next class, and I hope that we have enough time to finish and then have the exam. We've gotta have the first evaluation, that it's just self-evaluation about the course, right? Nothing too formal in that. Okay, well, have a good night. I'm gonna see you in 2 days, on Thursday. Bye.
Okay,
See you.
see you guys.
See
See
you.
you. Bye.